What's up, boys and girls? Tweety here. Welcome to another episode of Tweety's Terrafirmacraft tutorials. Today we're going to be talking about the Prospectors pick. And even though this one's steel, they all work the same way. So how this works is when you click a block, it goes out 12 in all 6 directions and counts how many ore blocks it finds. And depending on how many it finds, will depend on what your reading is. Traces is 1 to 9, and small is, let's see, 10 to 20, 20 to 40 is medium, 60 to 79 is large, and very large is anything more than 80. So up above there, I found a tetrahedrite on the surface, a small one. This one, in fact. And check the rock type on the wiki. Shale, which is this stuff here, does not contain tetrahedrite. It cannot grow in there, or cannot form. So that means it's in the lower layer. And sure enough, here it is. And it's a pretty good size vein. So that's what you're going to want to do, is dig up more copper. You're also going to want to find something to make bronze with. One of the bronzes, either bismuth and sphalerite to make bismuth bronze, or cassiterite, which is tin, to make just regular bronze. But you're going to need that to move on to the next tier. So you may be wondering to yourself, well, how do you make a copper anvil? I'm glad you asked. So what you're going to need, since you're not going to have it yet, you could either make a hammer, stone hammer, or you can make a mold with clay, melt some of that copper in there, and then what we're going to kind of do is look for different types of stone that's exposed. And when you click on it, it's going to change. When you right click on it, it's going to change shape. So this is one of those types of rocks. This is granite. And what I mean, right click on it, and then you can right click on it again, and it'll bring up this your anvil GUI, your anvil interface. But you're also going to need some marble rocks. Take your stone hammer and those marble rocks, or anything that'll give you flux, and then you can get that flux out of there. So now when we hit this with the hammer there, oops, need to be with the stone hammer again. Put your flux in here, and then you can melt your copper, put it in here, weld it together. There you are. And you may be wondering how you get a piece of granite or one of the other types of rocks. You do the same thing that I did. Yeah, so that's how you do that. And you're also going to want to, start collecting materials for the bronze. And what you're going to do to make the bronze is you're going to take your ores, you're going to take your ceramic vessel, you're going to put it in here, just like the copper, but this time you have to make sure that the ingredients are proper. 90% copper with 10% tin. I believe 70% copper, 20% bismuth, and 10% zinc or sphalerite for the bismuth bronze. But all that information is up on the wiki, and it's easy to find and easy to get to. But that's going to be it for this episode of Tweety's Terrafirmacraft tutorials. Like it if you like it, dislike if you didn't like it. Let me know what you liked or didn't like about it in the comment section. A link to the very first start of this world, the first episode in this world, in the description. And we'll see you next time. But until then, I'm out of here.